All right, it is June 20th, 2020. It's a Saturday, day before Father's Day, day after our anniversary. 3 in the afternoon. I'm at the office. I've got a bunch of work that I'm wrapping up today. And I'm just getting excited about this next season. There's so much on the table. And it's funny because I feel like I always do this. I always have these seasons. I'm so excited for what's next. But it's like this one, this feels so much more real. Like stuff's right there. First of all, like money is real at this point. So that kind of validates the rest of the opportunity as well. And it's all my, I guess I should say our, as in family, like vision. This isn't something that I'm kind of co-sharing with someone who has other motives that might steal away from like my passion in it. So I think that's where I'm just like I've been trying to like get to this point all these years, and I get hurt by other people. So it's like, all right, I want to be able to feed into other people, but still be able to like kind of drive the ship a little bit. So I'm at this point where I keep beating my head against the wall because I'm an ideas guy, and I'm really good at like that high level stuff and planning and vision casting and writing out a game plan for stuff that's solid. And when I can stick to my own game plan, I'm successful. The problem is that's really hard for me because I get some momentum going, and I'm like, I need to plan. I can't move forward without 20 miles ahead. So when I go 5 miles, I have to stop my momentum and then plan 5 more miles. So about a week ago, I kind of was just at this place. I just need to hire somebody, an assistant, and then just basically hire people to maintain my pace so I can keep pushing things forward. And I think there's enough opportunity in front of us, open road, if you will, reverting to my analogy, to hire people and start building up speed, especially with kind of everything that's on the table for us. So we have kind of 3 main veins of opportunities. One is woodsman design. There's just real financial opportunity there. Not huge long-term direction for me, but I think what that can do is, first of all, provide financing that will push into the rest of these other paths, and also it'll help develop a team and kind of skill sets that will translate well into these other paths. The other 2 are Young with Kids and Brekkie Brek. They kind of coexist in a way, but there's so much we can do independent from each other. And so, really turning on the heat, hiring out, and kind of picking up momentum with woodsman design will allow me to then have, first of all, personal time during my day to start actually planning and putting feet to the ground, and second of all, like financial resource to start backing the planning there. So basically, putting my head down enough to get momentum going with woodsman to then turn around and start feeding Young with Kids and Brekkie Brek. The nice thing is we've already built a pretty solid foundation with Brekkie Brek especially, and woodsman design. So it's there. It's just the longer we let it sit exposed, the harder it's going to be to build on it, and we have to rebuild pieces. So there's going to be a fair amount of rebuilding happening already. That being said, it's kind of primed and ready. Like our views have skyrocketed in the last 3 months, and we haven't posted anything. Like everybody's looking to online resources. Everybody's looking kind of. I feel like our society just got pushed into this new age that we've kind of been planning for the last 5 years. Now we're finding ourselves here. So we're in a unique position that we've already kind of had these things established. We have the skill sets and the tools to be able to push them out to people, and we have a fan base realistically that can help grow that as well. So I'm thinking about all this. I'm trying to figure out like that whole momentum thing. It's like I just need to hire people because I get in like right today. Like I've been in the office for maybe 2 hours today, and I haven't done any woodsman design work. I'm just all planning. I'm just up in my head, and it's stuff that like I validate my time, but it's not generating any income. The problem is, I'm wasting time technically speaking, because nothing's moving. So by hiring someone to keep things moving, I can go into these planning and brainstorming modes of operation and bring that back and help motivate and push the team that's moving in that direction. And that's really my skill set. That's something I'm good at. And I think that's, everyone always talks about, like, find what you're good at and don't beat yourself up with what you're not good at. And that's kind of where I'm at this point. Is like, I keep beating myself up and calling myself lazy because I can't get to those points. But in reality, it's like, if I can get to a place where I can use it and stuff's moving without me, then I'm going to start to see a lot more success, and it's going to start to multiply from there. Forgot the term, like multiply in on end over end. Anyway. Oh man, so I'm excited. On Monday, I'm going to go look at this warehouse space. Next week, let's see, we've got 7, 8, 9, 10 days. We're out of our house we're at now. And so we're trying to figure out where we're going to land next. We're not quite ready to buy a house. We need a little bit more money in the bank for a down payment. And I'm selling up some credit issue stuff, which is annoying. But we'll probably be ready in like 3 months. And so I proposed to the owner of this building, this warehouse space, this is something that we want long-term for our business. And in the meantime, while we're on a job hunt, we can park our trailer out front and actually live there kind of interim as we're figuring it out. So the nice thing is we have our office and our home expenses consolidated into one for a short time. It's going to be like weird, but we're not, we're accustomed to weird. So meaning like there's no shower, there's no bathroom, it's not a house, it's just like a living, or it would just be like a extra large living space, very extra large living space. So it's 4,300 square feet, I think, is the total square footage. On the space, and it's really beautiful, and I can kind of see a vision for it long term. The nice thing too is the house we're looking into that we really want to purchase is like half a mile down the street, not even that, like quarter mile, and it doesn't have a garage. So it's nice to like think about this, especially as we start to grow our roots here locally. Actually being able to use just the warehouse, section, maybe wall off the back part of it. It's just our personal garage, and I can underwrite the whole thing to the business. Anyway, so I'm excited. I'm so close, and I just need to push through to get someone underneath me that's moving stuff forward without me. And there's so many other benefits to that too. Just with my personality, having someone else, there's accountability to really like keep stuff moving, just so they can have things to do, and also so I don't let them down in terms of not making enough money and not being able to pay them. So anyway, I'm excited. So I'm gonna go try to reset here, maybe take a walk and stuff, come back in and just put my head in grind mode and bust out some of these jobs. It's also really hot in here. So all right, cool, good talk.